of swing. Hello king. We have two kings. King of swings. Happy Friday. Hello Zuelius. Let me see if it's working right. So oh, it's too loud. Microphone too loud. Can you hear me, everybody? Hello Christian. Hello Zuelius. Sound okay? Okay, great everybody. Happy Friday. And remember what we're trying to do here. We are trying to build a strategy and or a system that it's easy to obey and easy to understand. We are trying to understand how risk management works, and the big one, right? The psychology part. And what do beginner champion traders say? Beginner champion traders say that I'm not going to live and die on a trade by trade basis. And this is of course a quote from Mark Douglas. Hello, learn to trade, sir. How are you? And my quote, when the market scares the hell out of you, like, oh, I just lost 3 times, don't be afraid to do the right thing, And it's difficult, right? So it's all about psychology, everybody. And 90% of traders lose money in the Forex worldwide. Remember this. And also remember that the webinars are not trading or investment advice. The webinars are for educational purposes only. And for homeworks or questions, you have my Gmail contact, my Skype contact, and my LinkedIn contact. Hello Miguel. ¿Cómo estás? ¿Cómo estás? And everybody, finally, right, the picture. So we are learning about the Fibonacci of the confirmation, right? So take a screenshot, everybody, of this picture, or send me an email or whatever, So this is the original Fibonacci, and just quickly we are going to read. We use the original Fibonacci to determine trend direction. Then we compare trend direction from the larger time frame to the lower time frame. Number 3, the last thing we need to do is to identify in what zone are the Fibonacci's on the larger time frame and the smaller time frame. So what zone? Maybe it's rallying the market, maybe it's dipping, maybe it's in a retracement, or maybe it's an extension. Alright? And this is a rule for high probability trades, and we're talking about the Fibonacci tool. Don't mix apples with bananas. We should always enter in extensions and in the same direction from the higher time frame and from the smaller time frame. Okay? So this is one. Things to remember. The higher time frame controls the smaller time frame. The Fibonacci is stronger than the trend line. You want to buy or sell the C. And everybody and take profit at the D. You find the C using the contrarian Fibonacci, right? So, and we are in extensions when the market has found its C and the trend has shifted from yesterday. Hello Salbakti, happy Friday to you. The market broke a counter trend line break. The market has crowned. We are going to learn about crowns, and the best scenario would be when you have 1, 2, 3, right? So this is the original Fibonacci. The contrarian Fibonacci. So every Fibonacci has its own rules and its own use, right? We are going to use the contrarian Fibonacci to, number 1, trade retracements, which is risky, and number 2, to find the C of the original Fibonacci. Trading rules. Number 1, until the sub-D extension of the contrarian Fibonacci is still inside the AB boundary of the original one, you are entering trades with the probability 50-50. And to remember, everybody, not to mix apples with bananas. This 50-50 probability applies to the Fibonacci as a tool, not in general, Oh, because I'm using the Fibonacci, now my strategy is 80%. No, those rules and those concepts and those numbers about probability. Hello Victor Boss, did you check your Skype? I send you 5 books to read. 5 books to read for you. And I just said it wrong. Not to read. I send you 5 books to study. Study the books, Victor. Don't just read. You need to study. Number 2, everybody, if you can find a contrarian Fibonacci with the projected sub D extension above or below the capital A of the original Fibonacci, you are entering 80 to 85 probability trades. Look at the pictures here, daily time frame, or the 1 hour, 2 hour time frame, right? And again, everybody, those probabilities apply to the Fibonacci too. Yes, boss, man, my life and your life, would be much easier, everybody, if I would be the boss, right? Number 3, when you find the C, your stop loss should go 10 to 100 pips. It depends how many decimal points your broker has above or below the capital A of the original Fibonacci, and your take profit should go 10 to 100 pips below or above the capital D of the original Fibonacci. Number 4, when you find the C, you should check the trend direction from the larger time frame and compare it to the lower time frame prior to entering the trade. Number 5, the last thing you need to do is identify in what zone are the Fibonaccis on the larger time frame and the smaller time frame. And again, we have rally or the dip in a downtrend, retracement, extension, right? So dip, retracement, extension in a downtrend, in a down Fibonacci. And the trading rule is the same. For high probability trades, we should always enter in extensions. So even though we are trading the contrarian Fibonacci, everybody, right? We are trading the contrarian, we are trading the retracement, we should enter trading the extension leg of the contrarian Fibonacci. Passion, can you repeat? Yes, sir. For high probability trades, we should always enter in extensions. And yesterday we learned, I don't remember where is the, maybe here, where is the chart? I think I changed it, right? Oh, here it is, maybe this one. So we learned yesterday, everybody, that all the rules apply to all the Fibonaccis and all the concepts apply to all the Fibonaccis, and that all the Fibonaccis can have a confirmed C or not. And we also learned that a contrarian Fibonacci can have a contrarian Fibonacci and the Fibonacci of the confirmation. And we learned yesterday that the Fibonacci of the confirmation can also have a contrarian Fibonacci and its own Fibonacci of the confirmation. So this is the rule. For high probability trades, we should always enter in extensions. So it doesn't matter what Fibonacci you are trading, everybody. Could be the original one, could be the contrarian, or could be the Fibonacci of the confirmation. Always try to trade extensions, the extension legs, okay? And the rule things to remember are the same, and not this one, not this one, not this one, not this one, not. And where is the picture? Just give me a second, everybody. I should have one more. Contrarian, Fibonacci, confirmation, there you go. So this is the last one. Okay, this is the last one. This was the missing picture from yesterday, so take a screenshot, everybody. Take a screenshot of this, or save it, or take a photo with your cell phone. Okay, now we use the Fibonacci of the confirmation number 1 to re-enter trends when we have missed the entry at the C. This is good news, right? We were talking about this yesterday when Elvis, EURGBP Daily Chart, Elvis has left the building, right? Elvis has left the building, the train has left the station. Our entry, talking about the original one, daily chart, was here. We lost this opportunity. So number 1, to re-enter trends, to trade sub swings, right? So this is great news for us. And number 2, to confirm the extension from the original Fibonacci of the larger time frame and the smaller time frame. And as you can see, everybody, the picture here, you have the daily time frame and you have capital A, capital B, capital C, capital D, right? And you have the 3 of them. So you have the original one, you have the contrarian, and it's C equals question mark, and then we have the confirmation, which is in the same color, right? So we have the sub A, sub B, sub C, and the sub D projected extension, right? So we can re-enter, right? We can re-enter trends when we have missed the C. And talking about to confirm the extension, right? Yesterday we said that we can start drawing the Fibonacci of the confirmation when the market changes its short-term trend. You can. Should I do it? Must I do it? I don't know, but you can do it. Alright? I mean, it makes sense, right? This is common sense. I cannot use the confirmation Fibonacci until the market changes the short-term trend, right? How can I draw it? I mean, I can't, right? It's common sense. Now, trading rules. Trading rules for the Fibonacci of the confirmation. Until the sub-D extension of the contrarian Fibonacci is still inside the AB boundary of the original Fibonacci, you are entering trades with the probability 50-50%. So this is the same. Nothing changed. Number 2, if you can find the contrarian Fibonacci with the projected extension above or below the A of the original Fibonacci, you are entering 80-85%. Still the same, nothing changed. Number 3, when you find the C, your stop loss should go 10 to 100 pips, be above or below the A of the original Fibonacci, and you take profit should go 10 to 100 pips below or above the D, capital D, of the original Fibonacci. So number 3 is still the same. Number 4, when you find the C, you should check the trend direction from larger time frame and compare it to the lower time frame prior to entering the trade. So still the same. Number 5, the last thing you need to do is to identify in what zone are the Fibonaccis on the larger time frame and the smaller time frame doing. Still the same. Number 6, when you arrive at the point where the capital D of your Fibonacci of the confirmation is above or below the D of the original Fibonacci, you should take profit at the D of the original Fibonacci. Okay, so this is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 are equal. Number 6 is new, right? So let's explain, everybody, and then we're going to talk about how to find it. So this is the chart, EURGBP Daily Chart, and we have our Fibonacci of the confirmation, and up in here, everybody, up in here, circle, up in here we have the projected the extension of the original Fibonacci, right? So we're going to project some swings. Okay, now let's say that this is the last swing, right? This is the last swing of our Fibonacci of the confirmation, sub A, sub B, sub C, and our projected sub D is up in here, you know. And when you trade this one, everybody, and you have something like this, tell me, is this a good trade? Is this a good trade, everybody? The blue one. And we are going to have a counter trendline break on the sub C. Tell me, what do you think? Look at the big picture, everybody. Look at the big picture and tell me, is our confirmation Fibonacci trade, confirmation Fibonacci entry, is this a good trade or not? Talking about the Fibonacci rules, the Fibonacci ratios, risk reward. No. Why not, Zuelius? Why not? And everybody, for everybody who is in the Forex course 202, remember we have a call after the Ducascopy webinar, okay? In about, when the Ducascopy webinar has ended, in about 2 or 3 minutes, we're going to have a call. Just the students of the course 202. No, close to the D of the original Fibonacci. So what? Teacher Zuelius, so what? Christian says no, King, it's a risky trade. Why it's a risky trade? King of swing, when you are, so it's a matter of vocabulary, everybody. When you are saying it's a risky trade, this means that the market is not going to go in my direction. Most likely, probability wise, when you say, oh, it's risky, does this mean that the market is not going to go up? Christian says a risk reward is bad. Why is that? Terrible trade. Oh my god, from risky to terrible trade. Too close to original D. So what? Teacher Miguel, Teacher Christian, Teacher King and Teacher Zuelius, what's the problem? What's the problem? So this is my risk something. So counter trendline break, right? This would be, yeah, I have too many things on the chart, so this would be my risk and clone. You know, green goes to green. So why is this a terrible trade and it's a risky trade? Green goes to green, everybody. And he says, I think it's a trade, the risk reward 50-50. I'm going to put my stop loss below the sub C, Annie. And Zuel is saying, when the market hit the original D, it will reverse, beginning a new retracement. So yes, this is the reason, everybody. This is what number 6 is explaining to us. When you arrive at the point where the D of the Fibonacci of the confirmation, so the sub D, right? When you arrive at the point where the sub D of your Fibonacci of the confirmation is above or below the capital D of the original one, who is stronger? You should take profit at the D. So yes sir, everybody, all of you are correct. Problem is that Elvis left the building, too many swings have passed as we should expect from retracement. King, you are right in theory, but what does this mean about trading, you know? Because if you say to me, oh, you shouldn't trade, not true. It's not true. Everybody, if you're going to wait just for these entries, no Ferrari for you, my friends. You need to trade. You need to trade, you know. I mean, yes, this was the best entry, but oh, you know, Elvis has left the building, so I need to go. Come on, it's a daily chart. If you don't trade, everybody, how are you going to make pips and money? Oh, I'm going to go to look for another currency pair. Well, good luck with that one. You know, you have all, I mean, just ask professional traders, you know. Jean Paulo, do you only enter here? Of course not. I'm trading all kind of stuffs. You know, Maristella, woman, are you entering just here? Of course not. I'm trading all kind of stuffs. You need to trade, everybody. This is what we're here for, right? And King says the extension has progressed far. So what? So what? Trade what you see, everybody. Don't lose entries. And it's not part of this course, right? But one of the traders' mistake is leaving the money on the table. What does this mean? This means not trading, not doing the job, you know, not performing. You know, the extension has progressed so far. Look at, I'm going to give an example, everybody. And again, this is normal for the beginner trader, okay? EURGBP. It's normal, it's a process, but you need to learn this, everybody. So, EURGBP Daily Chart. And again, you can accept what we are teaching you, you can reject what we are teaching you, right? Not a problem. But I'm telling you, if you don't do your job, everybody, if you don't work, no Ferrari for you, no private jet for you, no vacations for you, whatever is your goal, right? So this is EURGBP Daily Chart. And let's move on the weekly. And let's wait for the software. Come on, JForex, come on. Oh, it's Friday, you know. Yes, the platform is also saying, oh, it's Friday, you know, I'm tired from the week. Come on, come on, come on. Loading data. Okay, great. So, EURGBP, we are trading the sideways movement, right? And here comes King Regan. I hope that I pronounced correctly your name. And it's thinking, and it's normal, you know, I'm not judging you, everybody, I'm just saying, okay, it's a process. Learning how to trade is a skill. So as you can see, the extension or the retracement is this example, you know, has progressed so far, you know. So this is the reversal point and this is the reversal point, and we are here. And if I go on the daily chart, so if I'm going to think that, oh, it has progressed too much, you know, so higher highs, higher lows, higher highs, higher lows, uptrend, you know, this means that if it's progressed so far, so I'm not going to trade the uptrend, right? If I think in that way, right? But we don't have the crystal ball. And one of the concepts that we need to implement, everybody, is trade what you see. Oh, the market is going to reverse. Well, yeah, most likely it's going to reverse, but we don't know when. What if the market is going to push down and make another higher high and is going to retest this up in here? Are you going to stay out of the market for 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, for 1 or 2 months, everybody, you need to trade. I'm not going to tell you must trade, I'm not your father, you know, but you need to trade. And if you don't trade, no Ferrari, no whatever is your goal, you know. Oh, I want to quit my job because I hate my boss. Well, start trading, you know. Of course, do it on the demo account first, but you need to trade. If not, like many of us, right? 2021 Forex course 101, you know, we are together for 2 years. And 2022 we're going to be together again in the Forex course 101. And 2023 we are going to be again together, you know. But your life, everybody, is not going to change unless you trade. Okay, everybody, not just King, but many of you are thinking, you know, oh, it retraced too much already, or it's progressed too much already, or I lost the best entry. I'm telling you, you need to trade. You need to trade. You must enter in the market. You know? Oh, but what if I lose? If you lose, here is Mark Douglas, and he's saying to you that we are not going to live and die on a trade-by-trade basis. Read his book, everybody. He's telling you, oh, what if I lose? It's just one trade. Not a problem. You know? Okay? King and King. Patak, but what about the sub D is just below the D, then what is our target? Sub D or D? What do you think, Patak? It's a great question. Great question, Patak. What do you think? What if our Fibonacci is, let me take it, something like this, right? Then what? I'm going to answer you, follow the rules. Now you must know the rules, you know. What are the rules? Everybody, help Patak out. Patak is asking if this example would be like this and the sub D is still inside the ABCD of the original one, where should the take profit go, or what should the take profit be? Miguel says yes, Passion, I fully agree with you. Miguel, my friend, do we agree that Mac is maybe not the best? You know, maybe we agree on trading, but what about the Mac, you know? I have some traders complaining about the Mac, and they are saying, oh, this would never happen on Windows, you know. I'm just joking, you know. I'm just joking. King, this teacher deserves a reward, Master Passion. King, believe me, if you would just do what I'm telling you to do, it's enough. I don't need a reward. Everybody, if you just do what we are teaching you, or everybody else, or anybody else for that matters, you know, just do it, and this is enough for us. We don't need any rewards. Can put in both D? Yes and no. If you are following the rules, Zuelius, that we have a non-negotiable answer. It's a rule. Take profit at original D? No, sir. No, sir. Patak, what do you think? You have the sub D before the capital D. Where should you profit take? Use Linux Mentor. No, it's the battle is between Windows and the Mac. You know? And of course after 5 years, Miguel bullshitting me, you know, I said, okay, stop selling, okay, I'm going to buy, and I bought, so now I have an iPhone and an iPad, thanks to Miguel, because he was telling me, no, you know, and iPhone and iPad, and, you know, I said, okay, but to change the computer software, you know, this is another story. So maybe I'm going to change Miguel's mind, you know. Christian, because the original Fibonacci is stronger, it doesn't matter. It doesn't matter, everybody, this is extremely important. This is extremely important. Don't mix. See? Christian and everybody else. Just because the original Fibonacci is stronger, does this mean that you are going to mess with the stop loss, and are you going to manage your trade in a different way just because the original Fibonacci is stronger? The challenge is to be totally clear of what Fibonacci am I trading. So don't mix apple and bananas. Sub D, yes sir. Mac is awful. Well, we are not going to start a debate on Mac, you know. But everybody, you need to learn that analyzing the chart and analyzing the market is one, and trading the chart and trading the market is another one. It's not the same. Okay, this is the challenge. You cannot enter in the Forex course 2 until you are clear on this. So if you are going to trade the confirmation Fibonacci, everybody, and you are going to take profit at the D of the original one, it's like I have a structure, you know, and I have the short-term trend on this structure, you know, and I'm trading the short-term trend, everybody, you know, I'm trading the short-term trend, and I'm going to put a stop loss down in here because this is the safest place, right? So when I say that this is the safest place, am I wrong or am I right? Like Christian says, the original Fibonacci is stronger than the contrarian and the confirmation. Is Christian right or wrong? And I'm telling you, I'm going to enter here, and I'm going to put my stop loss below structure because this is the safest place. Am I right or am I wrong? So are me and Christian right, or are we me and Christian wrong? Thank you for this clarification, very useful. Maybe you got it, Christian, but the others didn't. Everybody, am I wrong? Am I wrong stating, it's a statement that I'm doing. Am I wrong that I'm going to enter here and I'm trading the short-term trend and I'm going to put the stop loss below structure because structure is the safest place? Am I right or wrong? Oh guys, please don't, Windows is enough now. Do you want me to learn Linux? Oh, come on. I'm not going to do this. Learn Linux, learn Opera, and learn... I'm not going to do this, you know. I'm just joking, come on. You can use Linux or whatever, you know. Not a problem. Vincent, hello man. How is trading going? Really? I'm wrong? No sir, why would... come on, FXPassion is wrong? Guys, am I wrong? Isn't this the safest place? to put the stop loss. Oh my god, FXPassion is wrong, guys. Really? Yes, in this example is wrong, the stop loss below structure. Why is that? Because we are trading the short-term trend, not structure. Wow, Vincent, I'm going to drink a beer today. You are learning. Wrong. Why wrong? We are trading the short-term trend. Oh, Christian, you got it also. Wrong. Stop loss is based under the blue line trend. So everybody, if you this is huge, you know. This is huge. If you want to move on and jump from the Forex course or 101, or if you want to improve as a trader, if you understand this is huge. So when I say that the original Fibonacci is stronger, I'm not wrong. And when I say that this is the safest place to put the stop loss, I'm not wrong either. But as all of you said correctly, we are not trading the structure master passion, right? We are trading the short-term trend. So even though I am right in theory, I need to learn that analyzing the market is one, trading the market is another story, right? Guys, this is a big one, you know. This is why a lot of traders, it doesn't matter beginner trader or semi-professional or wannabe traders, you know, this is the reason why a lot of times, you know, as a trader I don't understand this concept and I'm saying, you know, but I am right, you know, so I'm right. I mean, I'm right? So, and you said, yes, you're right, but it's not the same. You are not trading the red one, you are trading the blue one. Yes, but I am right, you know. Yes, you are. In theory, and when you analyze the market, you are right, but in talking about trading, you are not. You are mixing apples with bananas, my friend. So Vincent, wow, you know, congratulations. Patak says wrong. Christian says we are trading short trend. Yes sir, wrong. Stop loss is best under the blue line. Okay, great. So we are clear on that, right? Okay, Patak, just follow the rules, and the Fibonacci tool is great because it's going to show you risk reward. If you are going to watch the risk reward ratio with the Fibonacci. Okay, how to find the contrarian Fibonacci in an uptrend? Well, it's easy, right? Let me think of a currency pair. EURGBP, everybody. EURGBP daily chart. EURGBP daily chart. And we have one more picture that I don't have. Oh, this one. In the meantime that we are waiting for the JForex to load, how to use the 3 Fibonacci things to ponder. Everybody, number 1, all the rules apply to all Fibonaccis and on all time frames. So take a screenshot also of this slide. You are welcome, Patak. Number 2, every Fibonacci can have the contrarian Fibonacci and the Fibonacci of the confirmation. And yes, also the contrarian Fibonacci can have a contrarian Fibonacci. If not, how are you going to find the confirmed C on the contrarian Fibonacci and the Fibonacci of the confirmation? Number 3, when comparing larger time frames and smaller time frames, it's possible that the contrarian Fibonacci on the larger time frame equals to the original Fibonacci and or the Fibonacci of the confirmation on the smaller time frames. I mean, read this text, everybody, 2 or 3 times if you are learning and if you are going to use the Fibonacci's. Read this text a few times, maybe every day, because number 8, you know, you are going to forget all of this. So number 4, in other words, the retracement of one could be the extension of the other, and we learned this, right, 2 days ago. We are talking about what needs to happen in the market that the contrarian Fibonacci is going to have a greater chance, a higher probability. Thanks for your JPY. Yeah, just a second. Number 5, the D of the original Fibonacci is stronger than all other Ds from other Fibonacci's. So sub D, the capital D of the original Fibonacci is stronger than all the other smaller ones, right? Number 6, always remember, if things get complicated, the larger time frame controls the lower time frame, and the market will always go in the direction of the greatest force. You know, like the monthly, weekly, daily, 2 hour. Number 7 is the most important. Trade only what you understand and what you are comfortable with. Don't try to do everything, you know. It's too much information, right? It's too much. The original one, the contrary one, and sub ABCD, sub ABCD. You know, what can I trade? Extension, retracement, you know, with the contrarian. If it's too much for you, everybody, trade only what you understand and what you are comfortable with. And number 8, you know, you are going to forget all of this. And number 9, it's another number. So the retracement and the extension from the higher time frames are more relevant than the extensions and the retracements from the smaller time frames, especially when the D on the larger time frame is hit. Okay, number 9, extremely important. The retracements and the extensions from the higher time frames are more relevant, more important, have more weight than the retracement and extensions from the smaller time frame. Everybody, I'm going to show you when you are going to lose money with the Fibonacci right now. You know, and you're going to call me, oh Passion, you said that. So you have the 2 hour chart. Here is everybody, you are going to lose money, hopefully on a demo account. You are going to have an original Fibonacci on the smaller time frame, and you are going to have something like this on the higher time frame. You know, something like this on the higher time frame. And you are going to enter or the original trade of the, you are going to enter a trade on original Fibonacci, or maybe you are going to enter a trade on the Fibonacci of the confirmation, because Passion said that I need to trade extensions. You know, I need to trade extensions. So I entered into an extension, right, and I lost. And I'm going to do this 1, 2, 3 times, and I'm going to call FXPassion on the phone, and I'm going to tell him this BS doesn't work. It works, everybody. You need to learn the rules. The retracement of the higher time frame, it's more relevant than the extension of the smaller time frame. And maybe you are going to trade a 15-minute chart or a 30-minute chart, and you are going to have the confirmation of both Fibonacci's, and you are going to have a confirmation on both Fibonacci of the confirmation, and you are going to have a confirmation. So I have a trading time frame, I have a confirmation time frame, and I have an uptrend line, you know. I'm going to enter the trade and I'm going to lose. I'm going to lose 1, and I'm going to lose 2, and I'm going to lose 3, and then I'm going to stop trading because Fibonacci doesn't work. Oh, it works, it works. You need to learn the rules. The retracement, number 9, the retracement of the higher time frame is more relevant, more important, have a greater weight than the extensions on the smaller time frames. You know, so this is where you're going to lose, everybody. I can promise you that. You know, and this is why are we suggesting you trade from the 2-hour, 4-hour and above. This is what it's called noise. This is noise. Noise is when on the smaller time frames the concepts and the tools don't work because of the so many swings that the smaller time frame have. This is noise. So you didn't lose because Fibonacci doesn't work. You lost, everybody, because the daily retracement is more relevant, and you lost because the daily retracement just changed into a daily extension. So one last time, and then we are going to check quickly the EURGBP. The retracement and the extension from the higher time frames are more relevant than the retracement and the extension from the smaller time frames. Any take profit target is D, but on the way to the D you will often pivot point resistance zones. In many cases in these zones there will be waving. Yes, ma'am. When you take profit there and re-enter later on when the market is clearly trending again, is this bad trade behavior? It depends. There is no right or wrong. It depends on what strategy are you trading. But it's not wrong to re-enter, you know. Bad trade behavior is if you are mixing with the trade, you are mixing with the stop loss, you are not clear on what you are trading. This is bad behavior, but otherwise it's not, you know. Okay, everybody, quickly, EURGBP Daily Chart. Time to shine. So when it's best time to trade the Fips on smaller time frame? When everything is aligned correct. When is the best time to trade the Fips on smaller time frames? It depends. Time to shine. If you are going to use the Fips to analyze the market, or if you are going to trade the Fips, those are two different stories. You know? So the answer, if you are analyzing the market, the answer is yes. If you are trading the Fips, the answer is not. Okay, everybody, original Fibonacci first, green goes to green, and if I'm not mistaken, this is the second swing. How to find the confirmation, right? What we said, when the market is going to change the short-term trend, and a lot of times our C is going to equal our capital C, you know, ABCDs, clone, edit label, this is our A, and clone again, edit label, this is our B, A, B, C, right? So many times the C is going to equal our, so I don't have the contrarian, so I'm going to name the confirmation my sub A, sub B. Right, so it's sub A, sub A. This is the starting point of the uptrend, right? Uptrend, so, and there you go, nothing special. Just use the same concept, you know, sub A, sub B, green goes to green. Is this a high? Yes, it is. Fibonacci retracement, this is a high. So this is the new sub A, and the market just hit it. So we need to wait until the market to close the high, and then we are going to adjust our Fibonacci. We can project it, right? So most likely it's going to be like this, right? So this is going to be our new sub A, sub B, and so on. Nothing special, right? Just follow the rules. Okay, everybody, and it's Friday, right? And remember, if you are in the Forex course 202, we are going to have a call. And just quickly, let me see. Just quickly, so what is your next level, right? Number one, if you want to accelerate your learning curve, ask for private lessons of the course 101, and if you want to learn how to trade as a professional, ask for the Forex course 202, where professional traders don't think, they execute. Alright, this is number one. If you don't want the course, if you don't private lessons, oh, I don't need this, no problem, we have number two. If you want to start your own trading business and attract investors, connect and we will talk about the specific business model. Good news, no capital requirements. Oh, but I don't want the course, I don't need the course, I don't want to start my trading business. No problem, we have number three for you. If you think that you are ready and you want to test yourself as a professional trader, test rules apply. You can test yourself on a real account with real money. Oh, but I don't want to test myself and I don't want to start my own trading business and I don't need the course and no problem. We have number 5 for you, not number 4, not yet. We have number 5. If you want to trade with a professional charting software, next generation, and take advantage of technology, ask for more information. And no, it's not a platform, it's just a charting software. And green arrow, if you are losing entries, if you are losing opportunities, this is an absolute must. Technology, everybody can help you. And oh, I don't want the course, I don't want private lessons, I don't want number 2, I don't want to test myself, I don't want anything of this. No problem, we have number 6 for you. If you want to trade in an institution, you know, you have the opportunity. You can enter in a FXPassion incubation program. And if you don't want anything of this, you know, I don't want anything, well, if you have $25,000 or equivalent in the other currency, you can trade with me. But again, it's not a signal service and strict rules apply. And if you don't want anything, everybody, it's okay. You know, it's a process, right? We are here to learn. Let's stay together in the Forex course 101. Okay, everybody, so traders from the 202, we are going to have a call in about 5 minutes. And everybody else, stay strong and relax during the weekend. See you back on Monday, everybody. This is FXPassion signing off.